I have been playing Warzone since it came out on March 10, 2020. I know every single operator that is in the game and basically know when they were released and how much money they costed. I own almost every single operator in the game, and from time to time I switch my operators to have more fun and not waste any of my operators. You might be wondering, what is the unknown operator? I first encountered him when I just came out of school. I got all my homework done and decided to hop on Warzone to have some fun and try to get a win. I was in the lobby and decided to go to the store to see if there was any new operator bundle that I liked or just caught my attention. I was scrolling and so far everything was the same and no new operator bundle was added. I scrolled to the bottom and I had found a new section. The section was called Classified and there was only one bundle. The bundle was called the Angel of Fear and everything else was just filled with random numbers and letters. I clicked on the bundle and there was an operator and some gun blueprints. The operator was just blacked out. He had facial features but he was just all blacked out and I couldn't even see him. Everything but the skin was just filled with random numbers and letters. I wondered if the numbers meant something or stood for something. The operator skin name was Fear and the description reads Scare and infect your enemies with the Fear operator. Interesting. It cost 666 Call of Duty points. I decided to buy the bundle and when I bought it something weird happened. It didn't show the normal purchased screen. It showed a picture of what looked to be hell and I saw that people were getting pushed in. It lasted for about 3 seconds after it ended. I decided to wear the operator so I could hide in dark corners because this skin was just all black. I decided to hop on a game but before the game loaded the operator said, "Hi" in a quiet voice. I thought I was hearing things so I decided to ignore it. The game had started and I had seen my character jump out of the helicopter normally. Nothing looked odd yet and everything was going well with this skin. I was playing Rebirth and I landed Nova 6 Factory and I started to loot up. And then something weird happened. I saw someone and I shot them and when they were downed I suddenly lost control of my character and my operator started to stab him vigorously with a knife while the enemy was giving very realistic screams. When my operator was done, the dead operator looked very realistic. He had cuts, blood, and wounds all over his body. When did Warzone get so realistic? I decided to just walk away and my operator said, "John, if you don't find another player the same thing will happen to you." I froze. What did my operator just say? He knew my name. I had to find another player now. I immediately decided to go to prison. That's where a lot of players were. I went there and I already found a player trying to get their loadout. As soon as I got 10 meters close to the player, I lost control again and my operator jumped at him and threw a throwing knife at his head. I heard another realistic scream before the throwing knife hit his head. I started to realize if these were real screams that I was hearing. I had no time to react because my operator shouted, "More, I need more." I decided to leave the game and try to change my operator but that didn't work. I tried again but it wasn't working. Soon I saw that the unknown operator was staring directly at me with his non-existent eyes. Suddenly my whole Xbox just crashed and it wouldn't turn back on. I suddenly heard banging on my door. My door was kicked down and I saw my mum. "John, what have you been doing in there? You have been in there for 6 days." I was so confused. How have I been there for 6 days? My mum told me while I was in there failing school and my dad had died. Guys, if you ever see this bundle, do not, I repeat, do not buy this cursed bundle or you will end up like me.
On call with the fight now. 20 years and it seems like a lifetime. I've been hanging every day from a lifeline. Why these fuckers tell it in the